Oh, I'm so nervous about this.
I know, Princess, but try not to jump to any conclusions, okay?
This can't be good news.
You don't even know what it is.
My father-in-law calls me and asks me to meet him in the park to take a walk with him. And his son is missing in Eastern Europe.
Just don't think the worst, okay?
Or maybe... Oh, God. Do you think that he maybe found out about us?
No, I do not. I don't. So please, just, Gillian, take it easy.
Ryan, I haven't felt at ease about a thing in months, and I'm not going to be able to do that until Jake comes back home safely. And until I can be with you without hiding. Joe's coming. He's coming.
Okay, hang up, and please call me back after you talk to him.
Joe!
I'm sorry.
Hey. Was there any news about Jake?
No.
I was so surprised when you called me and asked me to meet you here. Did you just get back from the hospital? You look tired.
Well, I've not been getting all that much sleep since Jake. And of course, you know, Ruth has needed a good deal of comfort and support. At night, when I open the front door, I see her face, all that hope. That I've got some news about our son. And every night I let her down.
Joe, I'm sure Ruth doesn't feel that way.
Well, I feel responsible.
For Jake?
Oh, yes. Oh, ever since I carried him home in my arms from the hospital, I felt responsible for Jake. And everything he's gone through. And I know he's a grown man now, making his own decisions, but that feeling just doesn't go away.
Joe, Jake is a very strong-willed man. And once he decided to go to Chechnya, you couldn't have changed his mind. No one could have.
Well, how about this? I've been telling you all along I'd look after you, and here you are. You're looking after me.
I wish there was more I could do for you and Ruth.
I'm gonna tell you something. When I first learned that you and Jake were gonna be married, I was concerned. I worried that your commitment to Jake wasn't as strong as his commitment to you. But I've been wrong, Gillian. You've been a rock through all this. And now you're not just the woman my son married. I feel like you're my own daughter.
Thank you for agreeing to meet me here, Mr. Midori. I know it's not a typical place to meet for business.
I know you and Miss Greenlee Smythe have been working very hard at making IncredibleDreams.com a huge success. Let's sit at the bar.
So, now that Incredible Dreams has a cash flow, you guys are really knuckling down, huh?
Miss Smythe, we are very pleased with the progress the company has made, especially the funding from Chandler Enterprises.
Mr. Midori, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to interrupt just for a second. Actually, Miss Smythe isn't really privy to that information anymore.
I'm sorry?
Well, she's no longer with the company. Oh, you know what? I really have to take this. Liza! Yeah, I'm actually with Mr. Midori right now. So, you don't mind? No, go ahead.
Okay. Here's the deal.
Shut you out?
Temporary state of affairs. Listen to me, okay? This is where you come in.
I'm afraid to ask.
I need you to tell him that he needs me as a personal advisor.
I can't tell him who to hire and fire. That's not part
Let me say this again, okay? Mr. M? You need to get me back on the inside. And if you don't, I'll tell my very rich, very powerful grandfather who signs your paychecks to fire you and ruin your rep from here to Osaka. Got it? You let me know when I'm back on board, I trust.
I'm sorry about that, Mr. Midori, but, you know, it was Liza Colby. When Liza
You
Colby
misread
called...
me, Mr. Lavery.
I'm sorry?
I'm so distressed, so disappointed in you, I can hardly find the words.
Mr. Midori, I have no idea.
If you do not take steps to immediately correct this situation, I will have no choice but to pull all of my capital out of this project.
I have to stop you right there. I don't know what you're talking about. What have I done?
You're no longer working with Greenlee Smythe? I want you to fix that right away.
Mr. Midori, there were circumstances with Greenlee and I where...
I don't really care, Mr. Lavery. My firm invested in your company on the strength of the presentation you made and the strides the company took behind the enthusiasm and commitment of Miss Smythe. I thought the two of you were a team. Her involvement was key to me in particular, and letting her go makes me question your honesty, your loyalty, and your ability to lead. And if I lose my confidence, there's nothing left for me to hold on to.
I'm very sorry that you feel that way, Mr. Midori, but by no means did I mean to...
There is a bottom line here for me, Mr. Lavery. You hire Miss Smythe back, I keep my money in your company. You refuse, I withdraw. And if I withdraw, my guess is your friend Liza Colby and Chandler Enterprises will withdraw as well. The choice is yours.
Are you all right?
Yeah. I've just been thinking about what you said. About my commitment to Jake and your family. I love you all very much. I really mean that.
I know that. So does Jake. And believe me, wherever he is, he's thinking of you. And that is giving him strength.
You went to Chechnya to get away from me, Joe.
No, he didn't. No, you mustn't think that. It's simply not so. The problem is, he's always been a sensitive fellow, always. And that means he has to find his own way. But no, he loves you. He loves you very, very much. I still remember the day he came home to tell us that the two of you are going to be married. I was wary then, but I looked into his eyes. I saw how serious he was and how filled with joy he was. And you know, he's right. He was right. The two of you are meant to be together. Because through all of this, everything that's gone on, you know, the baby and that lawsuit, and one thing or another, you know, and losing Colby damn near killed him. And through all of that, you've kept on loving him. And it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful. And I want you to know that's the love that's going to bring him back. And I've always been so grateful that you never gave up on him. Really.
Hi. Is everything all right?
Oh.
Yeah, yes.
News about Jake?
Oh, yeah, no, there's no news. We've just been commiserating with each other. Rather, I have. This dear girl has been listening to me. Well, I think I better be getting back home. Can I walk you to your car?
Yes, thank you. Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm a bit down.
I'll bring her home safely.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, Jake.
I have to talk to you.
Sounds pretty serious. Where's Midori?
He left. He gave me an ultimatum. About you.
Yeah, I had no idea I made such an impression on Midori.
Well, you did. He seems to think that you deserve more than just lip service for everything you've done at IncredibleDreams.com.
Look, after you let me go, you thanked me that you don't have to do anything else.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I was completely out of line when I shut you out. So, I cut you in on stock options.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Ryan, if this is just because you're feeling guilty.
No, this is not because I'm feeling guilty. This is the right thing to do. So, are we square?
Oh, is that what you're calling it now? What? What'd I do? Ryan, I wasn't thinking. If hugging is out, I'll quit it from now on. I'm sorry.
No. It's just that, I had a phone call that I have to make. And I'm just going to go use my cell phone outside where it's a bit quieter, all right?
Oh my God, Ryan, what are you doing in here?
I just came in through the window.
You saw me come in?
You looked upset, Princess.
Yeah, I was. I shouldn't have come here. I should have called you first.
What did Joe say?
He just needed to talk. How did your meeting go with Mr. Midori?
Well, it was kind of weird. He said he was going to pull all his financing if I didn't cut Greenlee back in.
What?
I know, it kind of threw me too, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I'm just going to cut her in on stock options.
Are you sure that's such a good idea?
Yeah, it is. I think of it as just a payoff. Once I finally cut a profit and I pay off these investors, then I will never have to deal with Greenlee Smythe again.
I don't know much about business, but I can't see how giving Greenlee stock in the company is going to get her out of your hair.
Believe me, it will.
Won't I just get her more involved? Like, won't it entitle her to attend meetings and make decisions about IncredibleDreams.com?
I'm only going to give her a small sliver of the company. I mean, even though she didn't want to be partners, the guy who gave me the startup money for the company thinks I should acknowledge her contribution, so I give her this, and then she'll be out.
Well, it just doesn't make sense to me. It's like giving a hamburger to a tiger. Won't it just make her hungrier for more? Is anyone in here? It's Gillian? Open up the door. It's Greenlee. Hide. The door. It's Greenlee. Hide. Quick. Gillian? Gillian, are you in there? Gillian, open up the door. Sorry. Why was the door locked? Oh, it wasn't. See, this door has been sticking. And actually, the girl who was in here before me had to open up for me. Have you seen Ryan? Ryan? No, why?
There's something up with him. He said he had to make an important phone call, but he left his cell phone at the table.
Well, maybe he has two cell phones. I mean, he's such a big shot and all.
No. He only has the one. I'm sure of it.
Well, really, you're just going to have to solve this whole mystery all by yourself because worrying about where Ryan is like the last thing on my mind.
You can go. I'll unstick the door for the next girl who comes in.
Oh! There's something in my eye. Can you help me get it out?
You're right about Ryan being a big shot. Incredible Dreams is taking off faster than we expected.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it is for me. I don't know anything. I don't know if you heard, but Ryan's giving me a big chunk of the company.
You're kidding.
Yeah, he just told me. He's making me one of the principal stockholders. I'm totally stoked.
Greenlee, with your background and everything, I'm really surprised that you're getting all excited about a few stocks.
But it's so romantic. I mean, just a few months ago, this company was just a glint in Ryan's eye. And I nurtured it, helped him flesh it out. We spent so many all-nighters together, just the two of us talking and planning. Incredible Dreams is really our baby. That Bianca seems laid back. Not at all like her mom.
Yeah, I like her.
Whatever. So, how's the Jake front? Have you heard anything about his whereabouts?
No, and it's none of your business, Greenlee.
All right. Pardon me for caring about your poor lost husband.
Just forget it, okay? Bianca, no, it's, broken. You shouldn't use that one. It's broken.
You're like the Terminator of the bathroom. You know that, Julian?
It, seems to be working now.
Okay. I guess it was the other one then.
If you see Ryan, will you,
Tell him that I have a cell phone?
Clear.
Thank you, for not giving me away. I wish I could explain what I was doing in there, but I really can't.
Well, no one will hear it from me.
Could I ask you another favor?
Sure.
Do you have a pen?
Yeah, I
If I, write a note, would you do me a favor and slip it to Jillian for me?
do. Oh, sure.
You, my dear, are an angel.
One question. How do you intend to get out of here?
Same way I came in.
where have you been?
I told you I had a phone call to make, but I was looking for a payphone because my cell phone's missing, so I think someone stole it.
You mean this?
Look at that! Where was that?
It was on the table. You're lucky you had me around. Keep up to it.
Yeah. Very lucky.
Ryan. Hi. Greenlee.
I thought you were in New York.
I was. We just got back. I wanted to let you know we're going to put the Colmar Tower on the fast track, so that means you're going to be able to get a look at your office space sooner than anybody anticipated.
Oh, that's great. We want to get in there as soon as we can.
See, I'm your good luck charm. You give me stock, things start happening.
Yeah.
Liza and I are over there having a drink with our contractor if you want to stop by and say hello.
I would, but I got some more calls to make. When can I see the site?
Sometime this week.
Okay.
More calls, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, the web's open 24/7, and I'm on top of it thanks to you. I'll see you.
Hey, Jillian, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, listen, I really wanted to apologize for what happened in the bathroom, that whole scene.
Oh, no, forget it. That Greenlee is some piece of work.
Yeah, she really works my nerves, but, thank you again.
Oh, no problem. Listen, after you left, Ryan gave me this note for you.
Oh.
You got my note.
Yeah, Bianca was really sweet.
Listen, I know it's dangerous for us to meet here like this, but I had to ask you in the bathroom when Greenlee asked you about Jake. You really lost it.
Because she keeps throwing Jake in my face, and I can't stand it.
No, I know, but did Joe say anything to you about Jake to make you so upset?
No, it's not him. Ryan, I just feel like such a fraud. I was sitting in this very part, and he poured his heart out to me. He's so worried about his son.
I know it's rough on him.
He totally thinks that I'm madly in love with Jake, and I do love him, but not the way Ruth and Joe think I do. I just feel like such a hypocrite.
I'm sorry, Princess.
I came this close to telling Joe everything. Should I? Is it right to keep the truth from him this way?
Listen, the last thing that Joe needs to hear right now is the truth about us. It's just going to make everything worse.
Oh, he's gonna hate me when he does find out.
I know, but you can't tell him anything. You have to wait and break it to Jake first.
Joe has just been so kind to me. He's treated me like a daughter, and Ryan, that feels wonderful. I really wish I had a father like Joe.
I wish I had a father like Dr. Martin, too.
I just can't stand this anymore. It's driving me crazy. I just want it to be over.
Me too. I wish there was something that I could do to make this easier, believe me.